Hello again. Well, tonight it's going to be different. I want to talk about the presidential candidates, or future president candidates, or those who want to be president. I know the United States has been in a lot of bad situations through these last 10 years of war, fighting, um, through different earthquakes and situations from hurricanes and stuff. But I think we need a president who will understand the American people. But what we need is now today is, yes, we need experience, but we also need the person who understands the American people, who really cares for American people. The United States Congress really tries, but they really don't really try their best to help the American people. First of all, it's the American health care system. The United States Congress has free health care. They don't have to pay thousands, $10,000s, or $20,000 worth of medical bills out of their pockets. But we do. We have to. We have to figure out how much we have to pay. We can't afford go to the hospital and go to doctors. Something needs to be done to help us. It's getting too expensive for us to go to doctors, for us to go to hospitals. And if some of these insurance companies don't pay what they should be paying for these patients they represent, they need to do something. They need to improve healthcare, that it would be cheaper for American people to go hospitals, to go to these doctors, and these doctors can't tell them, or hospitals can't tell them, I'm sorry, you owe us about $50,000 in medical bills or less. We can't help you. And the problem is, these collection agencies they go through, they don't care. As long as they get their money, we'll get our money. We'll keep on continuing. If they can't pay, we're going to continue. I used to work for collections. I understand these American people with their money situation, and with their health problems, with their marriages and credit problems. These American people try their best to live off what they get. And it's just terrible. Another thing, if the United States are wanting our children have the best education, they need to start helping these teachers. Change the rules. These teachers will not, so these teachers can't lose their pay, lose their jobs, because they can't teach these kids the correct way they want them to from the United States government. And people from fire departments, police departments, all kinds of medical, that letting them go because they didn't have the money to pay those people to be in those departments anymore. Well, we don't have enough money to pay only 6 people in this fire department. The other 6 has to go. Same thing as the police department. Well, we don't have that. I'm sorry, we have to let 500,000 police officers across the United States. And what are those people going to do? That was their job they'd like. Same thing, fire department, emergency, and these factory people. These people who lose their jobs because the factory companies bosses tells them, well, we need to let them go. That's wrong, because there needs to be a new state law across the United States. This is why these American people are fighting in each of these states that are protesting about their jobs, because they're losing their jobs of layoffs because the company overdid their budget. That's wrong. They need to keep their jobs, and they will no more require to fire these people from factories and other jobs, other businesses. They'd be able to keep their jobs, and they'll be able to keep their health insurance better to take care of their children and their family. And we need a president that would do something about the gas prices. It's just ridiculous. There's gas station out there just ripping off American people so much. And it's time to do something. It's time to change our gas prices. Instead of raising the gas price, we need to freeze and keep it at one price. I know we're trying to eliminate it, learn off corn fuel and other kind of fuels we're trying to think of doing. But we need to do something now. Come up with a better idea. If we're going to use gas, we need to keep it at one price. Nothing past some $3 a gallon. Somewhere in between $1 to $2.75. That's it. That's what we need to do. Have a president that tell the Congress that's it. Freeze across the board. Nothing else. If they want, the United States want American people to buy more things, we need to start eliminating things so American people can do that. The other thing is getting costs of everything else. Cable bills, phone bills, anything out there will keep on raising. And the prices of some of these banks of fees and stuff, this is why they can't spend anything. They can't save anything because of somebody else is taking their money, because that was their money they earned in the first place. So if I were running for president of the United States, this is what I would have done. Tell American people that there is somebody out there who really cares about what's going on today and stuff. And this is why we need somebody out there who would listen and to American people more than what this last election was. The last election was a bad judgment between candidates of fighting each other at the end. I know there were some that were good at the end, but some got very picky of how they want to run as the President of the United States. So I'm going to leave you a thought. Please think and choose the right president, or choose an unknown person that the American people will understand, and he will get something done and fight back against Congress, who's trying to pass bills that will cost more money to American people, and our military that needs to be improved. But we're not the place of the United States. We're not the place of the world either. We don't need to step into something that we don't need to be into, unless there's something that we believe in of freedom. Thank you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.